Hello and welcome to the first round of Open Wheel Sprint Series. I'm Samuil Slavev and I'm joined by Alberto Zanotti, and as a broadcast director we've got Remco de Ziel. We're on Eastern Creek Raceway in Sydney, Australia, and we're gonna be popping off qualifying just about now. I think the first drivers are out already. Alberto, who do you
Yeah.
think is gonna be on pole?
you know, it's a difficult question because I've seen that we are joined by by drivers that weren't actually here in the first test. So surely we got people like Brody Lawless, people like Ben Skinner, you know, and we are talking about drivers who already shown us what they can do, and they can definitely do a lot. They showed us already a lot, and we both were quite entertained by the way they raced and the way they battled each other. It was just a really, really good race. But here I see a lot of people who weren't just there. Alessandro Maggio, for example, I've seen really good times from him in the practice session. Junior Lopez, Robbie Molding, we had him in the test race, and he was good. So yeah, I'm afraid that this is an answer I can give you already, but I'm eager to discover as soon as we can.
Yeah, I
So
think it's
yeah,
gonna be a pretty tight qualifying. The drivers are talking beforehand. I think it's gonna be between Maggio, Ben Skinner, Junior Lopez, and Brody Lawless. I think maybe Ruben Machete as well. I think those five are the favorites for getting pole. And the top 10, I think, has a really uh, fine margin between all of them. Maybe like, I don't know, 1-2 tenths between all of them.
from the times we've got already in the qualifying, I can see that there are only 11 mils of gap of delta from the time of Ben Skinner to the time of Roddy Lawless. So we're talking about a 1 cent gap between the third and the third place. It's just 1 cent of seconds, 100 of seconds. It's really nothing. It's really nothing. It's really I think good to see. And also Davide Zanini with his time is showing he's not really far from the three fastest guys that we have now, which are Junior Lopez. Junior Lopez really, he's looking really strong, and he's just set purple sector 2 right now with a time of 32.937. He's he's still kicking. He's still kicking it, and he's sending as fast as he can. I'm watching his onboard right now. He looks clean, and really, he's still pushing, but he's pushing it in a clean and safe way, and using as much curbs and as much road as he can, of course, without getting the cataracts. And this looks to be a new best lap, I think, because he is about to finish it. So soon we will see where it goes. Oh no, it's an outlap. Yeah, it's an outlap. Never mind. Okay, there we go. No, okay, yeah. So we're seeing now Ruben Machete. It's not that close. He's like six.
Only 2 tenths off, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. We see now coming at the finish lane, and he's moved up to the 5th place with a time of 1.25.718, which is quite good actually. It's
Pretty
not
solid
that
time,
far.
yeah.
Yeah, the times are lowering. The times are lowering, and the deltas are decreasing. The deltas of all the drivers are decreasing. So it means that people are getting the hand of this car and this track.
There's
So
just
yeah.
youngster with a purple sector 1, but he's made maybe a small mistake in sector 2 or just something wasn't quite right. Maybe he wasn't
Well,
accurate.
it's still a green one. It's still a green one, which means
Okay.
it's still his personal best.
This might be a top
So
5 lap.
yeah.
Let's see.
So okay, so Johnstra just set at 125.6 6 653. Yeah,
Yeah, 5th
he
place,
moved
yeah.
up. Yeah, fifth
Yeah.
place, and
Exactly
he's
as I
just
predicted.
exactly 0.287 seconds from Junior Lopez. Yeah, as we just said, the gaps are getting closer and closer and closer.
Yeah, Benskiner
Uh,
improving on Tigis's first sector.
yeah,
67,000
we're
up.
yeah, Ben Skinner. Let's see him. Looks like he's starting for a new lap, and the last lap he had purple first sector, so he definitely still has a lot of pace to
Maggio
show.
double purple sector, where does that put him? Ooh, bad sector 3 for him though. It was only yellow. Just behind Junior Lopez, who's on provisional pole right now, and Alexandro Maggio and P2,
So,
Benskiner P3.
so
Very
we
close.
got. The thing is that we've got 4 drivers now in less than
Tenth and a half, yeah.
0.2 seconds. 4
Yeah.
drivers in less than 0.2 seconds. It's really amazing what we're seeing, and we can just hope that this is also what we are going to see in the races.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
I'm confident. I'm confident we will see something like this. I'm pretty confident. So, meanwhile, Broadly Lawless couldn't really improve a
David
lot.
Zanini with a very fast sector 1 and sector 2. This could be a pole lap right here. Standing on his final sector, let's see. He's almost at the line.
Davide Zanini, let's see.
This is
Let's
going to be
see what
5
he's
people
doing.
and 1/10. Let's see.
And that's
pole.
Paul.
That's pole by half a
position.
tenth. Very good lap by David Zanini, yeah.
Yeah, he's really sending it. I mean, as anyone else, really.
James Knox had a good lap as well. If this final sector is just right, this might be pole position. Might take it right at the end. David doesn't have time for more laps. So does Tina Curtis. Let's see, is this pole?
Let's see.
Oh, very
P4.
close. Very close.
I mean, P4, but again, now we got 6 drivers in less than 0.2 seconds. 6 drivers. It's absolutely amazing what we're seeing.
Yeah, the qualifying is so close. Someone's on the wall there. I just saw. I don't know who that was. Junior Lopez on double yellow sectors. I don't think there's gonna be an improvement unless this is a mega sector 3.
But I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it.
Ooh, improvement, but not enough. Improvement, but not enough.
Yep. I mean,
good effort by him.
The thing is that he still got. Oh, wait! Yaroslav Sholomonov. That's purple sector 1. So
maybe we see an underdog pole position from Yaroslav.
That's something I would definitely not exclude, because he got. Oh no, he lost in sector 2.
He lost in sector 2.
Yeah,
unlucky. Good sector 1 for him though. Very solid. Very solid. He's showing pace. We haven't seen him drive so far, but he's showing promise indeed. He's top 10 already in the qualifying, so that's very good for his first outing. Let's see what this lap is as he crosses the line. That's, wow, he improved to P7. That's pretty good. He's only 2.5 back.
Yeah, it was quite good, yeah.
Maggio maybe
can
improve.
Yeah, he's trying again. No, Alessandro Maggio is trying. Let's see.
Alessandro Maggio takes pole position right at the end. I don't think anyone else can challenge him. I don't think Junior Lopez is on a lap, and I doubt anyone outside the top 10 can challenge. So I think we've got the first pole sitter of OWSS. We're seeing Izan Gutierrez finishing his lap down in P21. I think he's gonna go in the pits. Yeah, he's already
he's
messed up.
pitting. Yeah, he's pitting.
Okay, so
Well,
that's the end.
that came really by surprise.
Very
It was
surprising. Yeah.
really at the very last I mean, actually, the qualified are already finished. So, but still, that was literally the last time we could get, and the last time was a pole position. So, yeah.
So P1 Alessandro Maggio with a 125.238, very good lap. P2 David Zanini, P3 Junio Lopez, rookie outing. P4 Brody Lawless, P5 James Knox, P6 Ben Skinner, P7 Yaroslav Shoamanov, very good lap by him. P8 Ruben Machete, P9 Tejas Youngstra, and P10 Martyr Zoli rounds out the top 10. P11 Stefan Kander, P12 Robin Molink, P13 Craig Patterson, P14 Emiliano Ortega, and P15 Tina Curtis. P16 Massimiliano Riboli with not that strong of an outing. P7 Benjamin Reinhardt, P18 Jorn Dix, P19 Daniel Scott, and P20 Alfie Dunley.
All right, and that's it for the qual. Oh no!
Oh, there's a few more people.
Yeah.
Too quick. P21 Izan Gutierrez, P22 James Andrews, who struggled, and P23 Sergey Sapajnikov, who's been struggling.
Yeah. I mean, we got 23 drivers already in the first race. That's quite.
That's quite good.
That's quite crowded. I would say it's gonna be crowded. I mean, the start is definitely going to be crowded. That's for sure. So yeah, that's it for the qualify. And the thing is that that's it. I mean, that's the qualifying. So what does it mean? It means that not all the drivers have got their main strong point in the qualify. Other drivers might just actually be better in running at race pace. So what I'm expecting is to see something different. I don't think that these are going to be close to the results of the race, because these cars are quite difficult to keep balance throughout the whole race. So we got tire consumption, we got fuel consumption, the balance of the car moves the more you drive it. So it becomes less or more oversteery and understeery. So it's going to depend on who is going to handle the change of the balance that happens throughout the race the best way it can, of course. So this is definitely a big factor in the race that doesn't count in the quality, because of course in a qualifying session you always got the perfect balance. So, and it's not the case of the race.
Yeah, qualifying was very, very interesting, very tight. The top 10 in about, 3 or 4 tenths? That's super, super good for the first qualifying. Eastern Creek, pretty lenient CCs, as we can see, but not much we can do about that. So, I guess everyone's going to be benefiting from that. Let's see what race 1 offers now, the sprint. Hopefully, it's very interesting. And lap 1 was pretty clean. So we don't have to restart or something of that sort.
No, I mean, we've seen already that we've seen already that in the first test race, I mean in the second test race, we've seen that we've seen lots of clean driving overall. So most of the race was really, really clean. We've got no huge pile-ups at turn 1. We got really, really clean and fair driving in that race. So I would expect some really nice and fair fights around the whole race. It's really going to be a struggle for all the drivers. And I think they're more. It's more about struggling with the car rather than struggling with the other drivers. I'm definitely sure about that. So yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting sprint one right now in the warm up. Everyone's just getting ready, sorting out the strategy, sorting out fuel.
Yeah. Well, of course. I mean, yeah, and mostly to try and understand how the car behaves. Exactly for because of the changes in the balance that happen while you drive. You know, the tire wear off, the fuel tank gets emptier, so the weight, the center of the mass moves. It's really a lot of stuff that comes into factor when it comes to the balance of the car. So in a car as light as this one, balance is really it's definitely the most important thing you need to care about in the race, because
Yeah.
the car is very light. It's very light. So when you're driving such a light car and you burn 1 kilogram of fuel, you feel it way more than when you
When
burn
you're driving a
1
heavy
kilo.
car, yeah.
Yeah, you feel it way more. So even if you got a smaller tank, it still feels a lot.
Yeah, these cars are very interesting. I've driven them as well, and in the high-speed corners, when you're in low fuel and worn tires, the rear end slips out so easily. You have to be so precise with the car and
Yep.
how much you steer and what your inputs are. They have to be very smooth, or else you're gonna lose the car. Nobody wants to do that because, yeah, we all want to finish the race and get some good points, or a win, or a podium.
Yeah,
I think these
that's
two
right.
races will be full of surprises, in my opinion, especially race 2 with the reverse grid and the strategy calls that everyone needs to make. I think it's going to be very interesting to see
Yeah,
what everyone can do.
we want to remind everyone that in race 2 we have a mandatory pit stop. So yeah, people will have to box, change the tires, or understand what to do with their strategy, and most importantly, when to pit, because you know pitting at the right moment or at the wrong one could make a difference, even between a win and a second place.
Oh yeah, with this traffic, most definitely, yes. They need to cut at the right time. Maybe, I think undercut is going to be strong. This pit lane doesn't look too long, and
Yeah,
I think undercutting will
undercut
help.
in general helps. I mean, of course, because you've got the first. I mean, it also depends, because it also depends on when you pit. Because if you pit too early, for example, the undercut might not be as strong, because you definitely don't want to stress the tire too much in your outlap. You don't want to do that. Otherwise, the tires won't be as healthy as they could be if you don't push. You know, stressing them too much in the outlap is generally a bad thing. So yeah. Of course, if you do, you could gain time for an undercut
Yeah.
and gain a position, but you could lose way more time afterwards. Okay.
Let's see, warm-up ending now, and we're gonna go to race 1, sprint race, which is gonna be 15 laps. Gonna be full of surprises. It's gonna be very interesting. Let's see what happens into turn 1.
Three, two, one, and we are moving to race. There we go. So we got 1 minute I mean, all the pilots get 1 minute to get ready and place themselves in the grid. And of course, there is also a formation lap. So people won't just be driving straight in the first corner with cold brakes and tires. We definitely don't want to do that. You
Yep,
know,
definitely.
going into turn one with cold brakes is is a bad thing. And also, we want to notice one very unique thing about this track. You see, the rows are parallel. So P1 and P2 are parallel. P3 and P4 are parallel, and so on. So P1 doesn't really get an advantage.
Well,
It's
you
going.
get the inside. Get the
Yep.
inside.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Of course. But still, you don't get any meter of advantage, and we all know that even 1 meter is quite important at the start. So right now we are seeing the formation lap and the starting position. First place will be taken from Alessandro Maggio. Second, David Zanini. Then we get Junior Lopez, Brody Lawless, James Knox, Ben Skinner, Yaroslav Sholomanov, Owen Meshede, then Thies Johnstra, Mauro Terzoli, Simon Kander, Robin Molling, and then Craig Patterson, Emiliano Ortega, Tina Curtis, Massimiliano Ribolli. Then Benjamin Reinhardt, John Dix, Daniel Scott, Alfie Denley, Isian Gutierrez, James Andrews, and Sergei Saposnikov. These are the drivers that will take part in race 1. And so we see Alessandro Maggio already about to finish the lap. And he's about to take place in his grid position. So, yeah, we are on board right now with Brody Lawless, starting P4, but already showed us what he is able to do. So, yeah. Well, that's it.
I just
This
want
is
to
the
mention
moment.
before we start how beautiful this grid is. Every livery is so nice. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
all the liveries. This
All of them.
very, very good liveries. Very good liveries for everyone.
Okay. I see people. Oh, Junior Lopez seems to be too much ahead.
Oh, lights.
Lights up. And there we go. There we go.
Alessandro Maggio with a bad start. David Zanini with a much better start than him. He's already ahead of him for turn 1. Alessandro Maggio trying to fight.
Oh, they touch a bit.
Someone hit the wall in the background. I couldn't see who that was.
They touch just a bit. I mean, they're all touching each other just a bit.
Someone's wide. Ben Skinner's run wide. Oh, there's contact. That was Zanini's in the. Oh, in the grass. Someone.
Junior Lopez. That was
save.
Junior. Yeah, Junior Lopez just did the mega save because he got touched. He got he's got pushed off actually by Brody Lawless. I mean, pushed off probably is going to be a thing that is going to be decided by resurrection, of course. But the thing is that Junior Lopez really lost some position, and he's now in 7th place. While now we see Brody Lawless. Oh, we got a yellow flag in sector 2.
Brody Lawless just spun around James Knox.
Oh, David Zanini just got, he went out and lost some places. David Zanini, he's now in 8th position, but he's about to No, he didn't overtake anyone because he's still, it's getting pushed out. just a tiny bit, and he's managed to limit the damage, but still he's back into the 8th place. So what we see now is Alessandro Maggio, who's just comfortably riding in first place, and with a fair gap between him. Oh, whoa, whoa, no, 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 what's happened there?
Ooh, big contact here. Someone's going very slow in the apex. I think that's David Zanini again with Perzoli. Maybe that's James Knox actually. Yeah, that's James Knox and James up into P5. He's had a very, very good start to the race. I'm pretty sure he was outside the top 10.
So what happened was that Ruben Mechede just went too deep and bumped him at his back. So he almost lost it, but Ben Skinner actually helped him recovering, and now James Knox is just in.
Craig Pedersen, I think, got into an incident. He's fallen down about 7 positions. Wonder what's happened there.
Let's see the replay.
So unlucky with that contact. I think that's more of a racing incident, but very unlucky with that contact. Feel bad for him.
The thing is that, you know, these kind of contacts aren't necessarily a bad thing. They happen, you know. You got so many cars and so few space, and this kind of contact just happen. The trick is just that you really want to either avoid them, or when they happen, you really want to find a way to keep the track on the car, even slowing down. It's still better to slow down and keep the car under control rather than try to avoid losing time and still
I think a big culprit there was Ben Skinner. He kind of sent a big dive bomb on James Knox, which really unsettled everyone's car, pushed him slightly around, but he saved it. He went back in the gas and spun it around and continued without losing basically any time. That's very unfortunate. Very aggressive move by Ben Skinner, who's pretty notorious for that. He's pretty notorious for racing aggressively.
We all know. I mean, we've seen already what Ben is able to do. He's super aggressive, but as I said, he really should focus more on the clean. I mean, on being as clean as possible, because he is able to give us lap times that are absolutely amazing. He's super fast. His race pace, I'm talking about the race pace, not really the qualifying. His race pace is just really good, and I mean really awesome. But having an incredibly good race pace is quite pointless if you keep doing mistakes or drive too aggressively and so on, you know.
Almost around there. That's Alfie. Then he was up into P13 after starting P20. He was having such a good race. What's happened to him, I wonder?
Alfie Denway, yeah, we're going to I'm going to get it. Let's see what yeah. Okay, thanks Remco for that. Of course, he's our broadcast director. So he just seems
running around. I think the white's pretty slippery on the outside there. I think going on the power there wasn't too smart of him and just spun around. That's very unlucky for him, but that's a driver error that.
I think, well, yeah, besides being driver error, I think the biggest part of the error is not really going to the power, but rather going to the dirt part of the track where you don't have the rubber. So you have less grip on the outside part of the track there because there is no rubber. So being no rubber on the track, it doesn't help you with the grip of the tire. So he just lost grip. And we are seeing Ruben Mechede that, well...
Oh, he was just in P3. That's P4 actually. So
yeah.
So unlucky.
Yeah, what happened there? He was just... he just went...
Ooh, what was that? What was that?
Oh no, yeah.
I don't know where he's going.
Where was he going? Oh, he took the wrong way. No, he took the wrong way. No.
Yeah, well, I don't know why it went that way. That's
Yeah,
definitely not the way the track goes.
I mean, it reminds me of what Raikkonen did. I don't remember the year, probably 2012, when he took the wrong way out in the Brazilian GP. He ended up basically doing the same thing, and he had to go back and rejoin the track. So
I think
he
he
was
just had our
hoping.
first DNF as well. Yaroslav Joamanov has put the car in the pits. I don't know what's happened there, but he had a good qualifying, but just unlucky, very unlucky.
Yeah, he's actually retired. Oh, he crashed. He crashed. Yeah, he spun out and crashed. It was turn. Let me see. Turn 4. Actually, yeah. Coming out at turn 4, he just pressed the accelerator too much. And
It's just
yeah,
driver error again. Yeah, that's very, very unlucky for him.
Yeah, he went on the gas too early on the curb. Oh, yeah, curbs here are in concrete, so yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
very
want
deadly.
to.
Yeah, they're very deadly, very deadly, very slippery, very bad to go on. But
I mean,
let's hope he has a good race too.
Yeah, I mean,
Ruben Machete is also out.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure he just parked in the pits after.
Yeah,
his
I confirm.
excursion on the gravel.
Ruben Machete is out, and let's see what happened. But I think he's just no. Yeah, no, he just decided to retire. I don't know what happened. Probably no idea. He just stopped it on the straight.
Probably because it was so far back from going in the grass. Ooh, what a close call by Jorn Dix. They're almost spinning at the end. There's so much room on the outside there. It's so hard to spin there, and he almost managed to
we see Davide Zanini. Davide Zanini is now really close. He could try to move.
Less than a 10 is very close. He's side by side with him, braking late around the outside. Can he do that? Ooh, losing a bit of time.
No.
Maybe Robin.
No.
Oh, and they've crashed with Robin. Monik, David Zanini, so unlucky this race.
Yeah, no,
so
I mean,
he keeps dropping down.
It's what I was talking about earlier. Remember when I was talking about going outside in that turn? It's not a good move. Even if you want to overtake, it's just not doable at the outside.
It's not grippy. There's no grip.
There's no grip.
Look how he's understeering.
Yeah, he's understeering because if we just followed.
Who did he get hit by? Who is that?
Oh, Robin Mulling.
Robin Mulling.
See what's happening.
David just closes the door.
Yeah.
That's on him. Then he gets hit by, I think that's Ortega. I'm not too sure.
I mean, he was. The thing is that I'm pretty sure that Robin wasn't expecting Davide to slow down that much because of the reason I was talking about. Yeah, he just understeered so much and slowed down so much that Robin thought that he could just move down the inside, but I think personally that from Robin that was just a bold move, really. He was just too far behind, and Davide was just too far ahead. He was slowing down, but we will see what the stewards decide. But yeah, that was probably a bold move. Meanwhile, we can see Daniel Scott fighting for P15. There we go. And yeah, they're really close. It's really close with Emiliano Ortega. There are lots of battles around. I also see. Whoa! That's a big spin over there. Emiliano Ortega. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Remember what I was saying before the race was about to start? I was like, man, this is it's not a race where you fight other drivers. it's a race where you have to fight your car, to fight your own car, because it's about the balance. It's about keeping it on the track. It's about avoiding to spin. It's about getting as clean as you can get. That's the way you win such a races. And meanwhile, we see Junior Lopez on Brody Lawless and outside, and he spun. Yeah,
No
exactly.
space given there by Brody, but there's no grip. Nobody's learned that it's pretty bad to try and overtake there. Not a good idea, but I guess turn one sets you up for that.
You just don't go outside there. You don't. Right. It's much better to stay behind and stick to the rear of your opponent, because even if you're faster, the moment you go outside, you lose grip, and it's over. That's it.
Yeah,
and meanwhile,
up 7 positions.
Benjamin Reinhardt.
Battle for P9.
Yeah, we got lots of battle actually. We got even Tim Jonstra trying to take the 7th place from Tina Curtis, but Tina Curtis is, you see, for example, Tina Curtis, her race is quite clean. I mean,
good race.
She is keeping it clean, nailing every corner. You don't really need to do a stellar lap times in order to get a decent position, and she's running fine. She's 7th.
She and Terzoli don't really make much contact this race. They haven't been in any accidents really. They've just moved up the field because everyone else has crashed so far. That's in front of them. David Zanini, 12 positions down. He should be fighting for first place as he was leading, but due to some unfortunate circumstances, he's not. There's a big fight though for P9, P10, and P11, and I think P14 and onwards is locked down because Daniel Scott is 10 seconds behind P14. So I think it's going to be between Alfie Daniel Scott and Craig Patterson to fight for the reverse grid pole, because it starts from P15.
Oh yeah. I mean, actually, what I'm keeping my eyes on is the battle between Tim Jostra and Tina Curtis, because they are quite close to each other. Also, Benjamin Reinhardt and Samuil Kander. I mean, there are still some fair battles. Meanwhile, by the way, Ben Skinner is in P3. Ben Skinner, he's back in P3. I mean,
he was down in P6.
Yeah.
With his qualifying lap.
I mean, he actually went to P7 at some point, and he's back to P3. I mean,
he had a little accident in the beginning. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And he's one of the fastest drivers on the track right now, because I mean, Brody Lawless. I mean, his times are quite alien, because Brody Lawless is lapping in 26.0. It's half second faster than anyone else. Half a second.
Yeah, Brody Lawless setting very, very fast lap, but he still can't catch his teammate Alessandro Maggio, who's leading by 3 seconds comfortably since about lap 2, lap 3. He's been leading and been dominating the first race.
You know what's going to be fun to see is, are we going to see some team play, or are we going to see them actually racing themselves? Because Brody Lawless and Alessandro Maggio are part of the same team. They are both in Team Italia Exports. So what is going to happen?
Yeah, look, Team Italia 1 and 2, Fox Esports 4 and 5, Elk International 6 and 7. There's 3 teams with 2 drivers in the top 10. That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah, but you know, when you got a driver in P2 that is half a second faster than the driver in P1, you will. Oh, actually, they switched pace now. Now Alessandro Maggio is half second faster than anyone else, and Brody Lawless is just 26.5. So yeah, they switched their pace. And by the way, right now I'm seeing Tim Jostra, who is really, he's about to go into the outside of Tina Curtis, but he can't make it. Yeah, as I said again, and as I'm also going to say again, there is no way to overtake at the outside in that turn. There's no way.
It's going a
But
bit wide.
but in these ones, it's another story. It's another story. Oh, be careful here on the concrete curb, because that thing really just wants to make you spin, you know.
Just wants to make you spin, just wants to kill your race.
Yeah. I mean, the curbs in concrete are really mad. They're really a mad thing to put on tracks, but
It's a
I mean,
massive 5-car battle from P10 to P14. It's just insane. The cars are
Yeah.
so close, all in 1 second. 5 cars.
yes. Leading them is Simon Kander, and behind them Benjamin Reinhardt. They are battling for P10, and behind them we got Jorn Dix, Davide Zanini. Oh, I'm sorry for him, really. He had a quite unlucky race there because he was just ahead. He was just ahead of the pack. He had the pace to stay ahead, but that's.
He's gonna get a good race too. He's gonna get the reverse grid.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
What a save by Benjamin Reinhardt. What a drift through the first corner of the track. Almost
Oh,
bent
yeah,
it
oh, yeah.
to the gravel.
Yeah, I would blame definitely the dirty air for that. Definitely looked like he suffered a lot of dirty air from Simon Kander losing. And he lost it. He
And-
lost it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Benjamin.
is.
Yeah, he lost it. And again, I'm pretty sure the dirty air was just too much. He couldn't just handle the dirty air, because the dirty air is really painful. It's really painful to feel, especially in the turn. You see, he loses grip suddenly because there is no clean air, there is no regular airflow on the car, so you don't get the grip, the aerodynamic grip you really need in order to get the car properly on the track.
He almost saved it again as well, which is pretty
Yeah.
surprising.
Oh.
But couldn't
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah, so let's. We are seeing now David. Oh, yeah, Davide Zanini. I mean, Davide. The problem is that we don't really know his real pace now, because he's behind.
Been a bit too many accidents, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's lapping in 127.6. 127.6. Yeah, 127.7. And it's definitely not the pace you should have to keep your car in the top 3, you know. And wow, oh wow, that's quite a move there. He tried quite. Wow, this is
What
close.
a move! What a
What a
move!
move!
What a move by
Yeah,
Davide.
but John Dix is not giving up. He's not giving up. At the end, he really had to yield because Davide is just too strong at this point.
Yeah, Jorn is in a good position. I don't think he wants to crash right now. He's gonna get the sweet reverse grid. He's gonna be
Yeah,
up into
he's in a-
P4.
He's in a good position for the reverse grid, that's for sure. I mean, now hopefully we can see what Davide is. Oh no!
Someone's
no!
off David. Oh, David with a
That's
mistake again.
Davide. That's Davide Zanini
So
again.
wide. He went so wide. Unfortunate for
Ah.
him, but he keeps the position at least. That's not too bad. I don't think he's gonna catch up. The difference is too big, and there's only we're actually
I
in the last
mean-
lap now.
I mean, that's what really happens when you push so hard. Oh, Isan Gutierrez. Oh, wow. What's going on? Is he going for the outside in turn 1? That would be bold.
I think Maggio might be in
And,
sector
going
3 now on the final
Going
lap.
outside in turn 2. Again, yeah, it's still not working. Going outside in turn 2, it just won't work. There is still there is just too few rubber there. I mean, he could have tried in turn 1, but that was really a bold move, and he's trying again, just a little bump. Oh, by the way, we are at the last
Here's
lap.
Maggio going
Yeah,
around
yeah,
the final
it's
corner.
yeah. We are
Dominant win
seeing.
for him.
Yeah,
5-second gap to P2. Let's see. He's
Alessandro
taking the
Maggio.
first sprint win of the season. Dominant drive by him. Brody Lawless coming in P2. Team Italia 1-2 in the first race.
Well, these guys
Ooh.
really seem to know what they're
Benskina just
doing.
got done at the line. He was just P3 on the final corner. I wonder if we can see the replay on that. Junior Lopez just got him at the final corner. Martyrs only in P6, Tina Curtis in P7, P8, Massimiliano Riboli, P9, Tejas Youngson, P10, Simon Kenner held out. Let's see what happened between Ben Skinner and... Okay, well, that's not far enough. Yep.
Oh, it was a
Ooh, Ben Skinner with a
no,
mistake.
no.
All on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
own. He's gonna be mad
He went
about that.
wide.
He's
He
gonna be
went
mad
too
about that.
wide.
He went too far on the curb on the apex and then messed up. Ooh, big mistake by him. Loses his maiden podium in OWSS in the sprint race. Ooh, Junior Lopez almost hit him as well. That was very, very close. Interesting rejoin. Tried to tuck into the slipstream for get back pass, but just not strong enough.
No, there was no way. But I
This is not
see
F1.
what I see what happened with Ben Skinner. He went too fast and turned off on that curve before the wide turn, the wide left turn. So he went too off on that curve. That curve destabilized him, and he just didn't have enough grip to make the turn, and he went wide. All right. So we get the results.
Warm up in a bit.
Yeah.
P1 Alessandro Maggio. P2 Brody Lawless. P3 James Knox. P4 Ben Skinner losing out on the podium right at the end. P5 Junior Lopez. P6 Martyr Zoli. P7 Tina Curtis. P8 Massimiliano Riboli. P9 Thais Youngstra. P10 Simon Kander running at the top 10. P11 Isan Gutierrez. Maybe butchered it a bit. P12 Jorn Dix. P13 David Zanini. P14 Benjamin Reinhardt. P15 Daniel Scott, the reverse grid pole sitter. P16 Alfie Denley missing out just by a bit. P17 Sergei Sapozhnikov. P18 Emiliano Ortega. P19 Craig Patterson. P20 James Andrews. And the 3 DNFs we have: P21 Robin Moling, P22 Ruben Machete, P23 Yaroslav Shalamanov.
I'm surprised by Shlomanov and Machida because they
they're having good races.
Also Milling, yeah.
They were all having good races. They were all having awesome races, and then just unlucky circumstances.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, it's strange because I would have expected a different race from them. So yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, very, very interesting race.
All right.
Moving on to the warm-up now and setting up the reverse grid.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're not capturing the game. Okay, now
There
we
we
are.
go.
Okay,
There we go. We're back.
we're back. Sorry for that. After quite a long break because the grid position's messed up, we're back for the feature race of OWSS. We're doing 23 laps of racing in the feature race, and there's a mandatory pit stop, so strategy is going to be very, very interesting, and see who undercuts, who overcuts, who does what.
And
It's
more
gonna be
laps.
very interesting. Yeah, more laps,
We got-
more drama.
And a reverse grid.
Yeah, reverse grid is very interesting for the feature race. This is very unique, I think, to this league, as usually it's the opposite. But we're doing reverse grid for the feature race. And yeah, but now people have more time. Anyways, P1,
So
Daniel Scott.
So there,
Benjamin
we've got
Reinhardt.
already drama. We got the drama already. Alessandro Maggio just went back to the pits, and he's standing at the pit exit because the light is red. So he will be starting from the pit lane.
I don't know what's happening to him.
I think he probably messed. I think he put the wrong amount of fuel. I mean, that's only what I can assume. What I can assume. It's not like I can see the data, but I would think that he probably forgot to add the fuel which is needed to complete the race. So he probably had to pit and then restart. So he will be starting from the pit lane.
Yeah, well, I didn't announce anyone on the grid, but well, they'll all see on the standings on the side. Maggio is very important. So yeah.
So yeah, after this, well, we can see the position right here on the left. So we got Daniel Scott starting P1, Benjamin Reinhardt, Davide Zanini, Jorn Dix, Ethan Gutierrez, Simon Kander, Tins Johnstrom, Massimiliano Ribolli, Tina Curtis, Mauro Terzoli, Junior Lopez, Ben Skinner, James Knox, Alessandro Maggio, we will be starting from the pit lane, Alfie Denley, Sergei Sapochnikov, Emiliano Ortega, Craig Patterson, James Anders, Robin Milding, Ruven Meshede, and Yaroslav Shalomonov. There we go. Here we see the drivers lining up. And only the... Okay, there we go. Here are the lights.
And it's
here we go.
The feature race of OWSS. Benjamin Reinhardt with a very, very good start. Daniel Scott sleeping. Absolutely sleeping on the start. David Zanini, good start as well, up into P3. Jorn Dix P4. Gutierrez in P5. Simon Cannon in P6. Clean so far.
Oh, that's a 3 wide. That's a 3 wide there.
Ooh, they've kept it very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, they kept
Surprisingly
it
good.
clean. Super clean. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's
really,
off, nobody's fun, nothing's happening. Very, very nice.
Nice and clean. And well, oh, we got already. Oh, it was
Something's
a
happening in the
small
back,
mishap. Just a small mishap. But,
Someone's in
and
the-
now, no, Ben is off already. No.
What's happened there? Big crash between many,
Yeah.
many cars. We'll find out who's been a part of that. Ben Skinner's down
Ben-
positions.
Yeah.
James
Yeah,
Andrews, Craig Patterson as well.
It looks like Ben is just cheese. He's. I mean, I don't. It looks like so because always he managed to get himself in trouble, and as we all see, as we all already seen, he's got the pace to get a decent position. He's just always getting involved in any kind of trouble. So, and now Alessandro Maggio is going for him and going also for Yaroslav Shamanlov. And while we see Davide Zanini battling for P2 with Daniel Scott.
Oh,
that's
too deep. But big crash. He gets hit on the side by Jorn Dix. That's Brandon Mayhart
That's
spun
a big
around.
crash. Well,
Big crash.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
someone
pretty
spun
sure,
around as well. Who is that? James Knox spun out in the grass there. Just
you know,
big
you know,
misjudgment by
I
Daniel
think
Scott there.
I think the stewards is going to have some work to do for race 2.
Yes, so it's definitely
You
gonna
know,
have plenty of work.
race 1 looked more clean, and race 2, well, we are seeing some mishaps here and there.
Someone took out all the cones.
Yeah,
that?
it was
Simon Kander,
Simon
yeah,
Kander. Yeah,
of
Simon
course.
Kander. Yep.
Yep, of course it
Yep.
is him. I wonder if we can get a race replay on what happened in the beginning of lap 1 or 2 with the big crashes where many others involved.
Meanwhile,
Ortega dropping down. Dropped down about 5-6 positions. I wonder what happened there as well.
yeah, and all of this while David Zanini is just cruising his way to P1. He's really going really fast, and he's already in a comfortable position
What
right.
happened here?
Yeah, let's see.
Whoa.
Yeah, quite of yeah, lots of too many cars, too many
Someone's coming
cars,
around.
too few space. Everyone wants to be there at the same time. This is what happens. I mean,
Ben's gonna just get pushed down like a bowling pin by just everyone, left, right, center. What a rejoin! Almost hits. I can't tell who that is. Looks like a Foxy sports car.
I'm so
Unlucky
sorry
for
for
him.
Ben.
Yeah,
Really,
just unlucky for him. Daniel Scott as well, down in P21. This is his accident. Brakes extremely late. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Hits the optimal card. Spins around again. Can't rejoin really. Oh, that's just.
That's oh, that was
bad rejoin as well.
yeah, that was a bit of a clumsy rejoin, really. So
Clumsy defense, clumsy rejoin. Pretty
yeah,
bad for him.
it was a bit clumsy, but still, I mean, right now we are seeing we're still seeing a lot of battles there. That's 4 cars battling for a single position. I mean, it looks. Oh, look at how wide. Oh no! That's well, they got lucky there. They got really lucky there because it could have been a really bad accident. So yeah. And meanwhile, Davide Zanini sets the best lap time for the feature race, which is 1:26.737. While we see Ruben Mechede, we are on board with him, going for Craig Pattison 10 position. Oh yeah, he did it. You see, down the inside in turn 2, no problem. Yeah.
Very easy. Now right at the back of Gutierrez and Ribolic, who are fighting too wide through the first 4 corners now. Big fight. Oh, they're going wide a bit. Ooh. Machete up the inside, fighting with David Zanini. Oh, Riboli, excuse me. Ooh, someone got pushed wide. I think that was Craig Patterson.
Oh,
Close
yeah,
fight
there is
here.
a big battle there. There's a
Close
big
fight.
battle between P9 and P14. It's a really big battle with a lot of good drivers there. Right now, there are Massimiliano Ribolli, Ruben Mechede, Craig Pat. Oh, Ben! And Ben again putting himself into trouble and getting bunted. I mean, bunted. Yeah, bumped, more like bunted by Alessandro Maggio again. Really. Oh my God, Ben! I mean, really. I keep saying that, and I always keep saying that Ben really has to think more about getting himself out of trouble, and it's not about just pushing to the limit. It's about keeping himself out of troubles and running a clean race. That's how you win here. And wow, Massimiliano always takes out Craig Pattison. I mean, that was close. He managed to keep it. Yeah, and we see Ben Skinner and Craig Pattison side by side. But yeah, but Ben just sent it. He's still doing really. I mean, he's got a great pace. How does he manage to get himself always in trouble? How? It's like a magnet for troubles, really. It's not even always his fault, you know. He just gets involved.
Always
That's
that
it.
aggressive driving, yeah? Always that aggressive.
Yeah, but it's not always his fault after all.
Yeah,
He's
that's
just
true.
unlucky. That's I've never seen such an unlucky driver there. I mean,
Race
and
1
the
winner
thing,
though, Alessandro Maggio, not really moving up through the field. He's stuck it basically from
oh,
where he
and Ben,
started.
we see there is and Ben trying to get P10 out of Massimiliano Ribolli. Ben is almost at it. Almost. They're very close. He could try. No, in T1 I wouldn't do that. I will try to get in the inside. Don't go the outside. Don't go there. Yeah.
Ruben
See?
Michelli up 12 spots from the start up into P9. What a race by him. He could very well fight for the top 5 here.
Yeah, indeed. But
Brakes were wide.
right now I'm looking at the times right now, and what I'm seeing is that David Zanini right now is just going really, really easy. 26.4. He's the fastest driver out there. Actually, no, it is Johnstra. I think Johnstra is the fastest driver out there. That's quite interesting. Yeah.
I mean, to
Definitely
be fair,
interesting.
the fast drivers are kind of stuck.
Yeah, that's also a thing. Oh, Junior Lopez. Yeah, Junior Lopez. Because he's got the purple now. He's got the purple lap, 126.1. Junior Lopez. He's really fast. And looks like he's about to pit already. Yeah, we got a pit stop already from Junior Lopez. Well, it looked like a bit bold to pit that early. While we see Alessandro Maggio and Craig Pattison. Yeah, there we go. Alessandro Maggio going for P12. And also Mauro Terzoli. Oh, yeah, there are some nice battles there. And while all of this, while Junior Lopez already did his pit stop, and he's back on track again in P21. Well, that would be interesting because Junior Lopez now has got clean air, he's got a clean track, and we can now see what's his real pace is.
Going for a big undercut for sure. He knows how much tire he had from race 1, which was only 50 laps.
He's already off. He's already off the grass. He's already off.
Yeah, what a save. What a save by him. Almost bends it. Keenan Curtis in P2 doing very well as well.
And Ben Skinner, P12. Oh, yeah. It's the, troublesome race for Ben Skinner, really. But now looks like he's trying to get well.
Valley's then.
Yeah.
Maggio's then.
Yeah.
That's
we
Riboli and
started
Maggio.
Yep. That's lots of pit stops happening at the same time here.
All the people that are struggling in the traffic and can't overtake are just going for the undercut at the minute. Just looking to get out of traffic, looking to get into clean air. Alessandro almost hits Riboli coming into the pits. This is pretty close pit lane to be fair. Oh, he got out. Never mind. I thought he got out.
We got the first DNF. Benjamin Reinhardt apparently just and trying.
Left.
Yeah, he retired and trying to figure out what happened to him. Just
pretty sure it was after the accident with Daniel Scott. Just lost too much time, decided to retire.
Yeah. All right, we see Massimiliano. Oh yeah, now the real battles are actually happening behind because we got Massimiliano Riboldi and Alessandro Maggio. They already pitted. So
they should work together, definitely. They should definitely work together and just try and slipstream up ahead and just work through the pack. Junior Lopez only 3 seconds ahead of them. Those 3 guys are fighting for a good result.
Whoa, what happened?
Someone's trying to think that's James Knox.
James Knox
very big
it.
spin by him. Good rejoin, doesn't really affect anyone. Well, let's see the replay, what happens.
That, you know, this mistakes. Oh, that was
Goes in a
just
bit too deep.
unexpected.
He
Yeah,
was
no,
pushing a lot.
I mean, he just didn't expect that. He hasn't expected it. He was just sure that he could just keep pushing. Instead, he found himself behind a car that was braking too much, and he had to correct to avoid hitting him. And he also lost himself in the dirty air, and that made it. So, yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'd be kidding if I was him as well. That's just the best choice he has right now after that mistake.
This is also a reminder of how bad the dirty air can be. It's really bad, it's really messy, it will mess your performance, it will mess your grip, and it will mess your race. And Simon Kander now down the inside of John Dix, but John Dix can still hold it. But whoa, they just touched, quite light. It was a light touch, so nothing really bad. And they're really close. They're really close in there. Yeah, going for
basically pushing him around the corner. Jordan Dix is going to be looking to defend it to turn one. Simon Kander very close. Ruben Machete. Ooh, they're both hitting. He's just following him to the pits.
Oh, that's a smart overtake.
Simon Kander with the overtake in the pit lane. What a ballsy overtake by him. Just like Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah,
what an overtake. That was very exciting.
And very smart, I would add. It's very a smart move, yes. Because it's a thing that you just can't do. There is nothing that forbids you to do that.
Did he mess up his pit stop? Did he just mess up his pit stop? He's exited behind him. He overtook him and exited behind him. I don't know what he did. Maybe he had a bit of damage. Pretty close again, but what an overtake by Simon Kander going into the pits. What a smart move by him. That's I think it's definitely the highlight of the race.
Well, it was unexpected, but also, you know, it's one of those flashes of genius that only few pilots will really show. Only few, and Simon Kander is definitely one of them, because that was just quick and smart thinking. It's like, well, nobody is gonna punish me if I overtake him here. So
yeah, he did it within the lines as well. So everything's
yeah. He kept both. He kept 2 wheels on the track. So
yep, that's all good. Junior Lopez and Maggio are already moving up, which is good for them because their strategy is working out. Everyone ahead of them really has to pit. Like Alfie Denley, Ben Skinner, the top 3 also still yet to pit. Everyone basically out of them has to pit, so this is going to be very interesting.
Meanwhile, I still see Robin. No, wait. So we got Ben Skinner in P5, but because he hasn't pit yet, so we got he just moved to P4, just overtook Ethan Gutierrez. So he's just moved to P4, and well, how fast he's going? 126.3 is, well, guess what? Ben Skinner, he's the fastest driver on track at the moment. He's just the fastest one. No, wait, actually, oh my. Junior Lopez and Alessandro Maggio are lapping 1 second faster.
Oh, that's quite a big difference.
125.7, 125.6. That's their lap times right now. Junior Lopez and Alessandro Maggio, they are just completely on fire. But Junior Lopez is absolutely going crazy. He's so fast. He's just so fast. I think he's probably going to win this one because right now Junior Lopez is just showing everyone how you should drive this car.
Yeah, strategy.
Oh, what happened there?
I think that's Alfie Denley. I was just about to say what a good race he was having, moving up from P15 to P5 that was, but now he's down only in P7 to be fair. He didn't lose that much.
So admit it, you've just jinxed him. Come on.
I didn't even say anything though. I was gonna
Well,
say something. Oh
you
yeah, I'll break
jinxed it.
himself.
Well, you're so powerful at jinxing that you can jinx people in the future.
Yeah, without even saying anything. Yeah.
No, but you see, the mistake he did was just to break
Rookie
too
mistake.
late.
Rookie
Yeah.
mistake for him.
Yeah, he just went too late, and then he went to the concrete, and there's nothing you can do once you get to the concrete, you know.
Everyone except the top 7 has pit. So
Yep.
David Donini provisionally, I think, depending on the gap, might be first. Ruben Machete also in the pits. I think he saw Thais Youngstra and decided to pit as well. Just follow him. He's out still. Ben Skinner is still out on track.
Yeah, when
everyone's
is he
now.
going to pit? When? Because it's going to
Someone
get
just
a
hit
bit too late.
the pit wall because they got
Yeah.
blocked by the car ahead. I think that was Alfie Dunley trying to get around Gutierrez.
Okay, so basically everyone pit at this moment except for Ben Skinner. Ben Skinner is still out there. He's not gonna pit. What? Why?
Gonna go long.
Alfie
Let's see what
Dunley,
happened to Alfie Dunley.
Not really. No. It's like
Did he just do a drive penalty? Oh.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That's just a track issue. There is nothing really. No one really.
At fault, yeah.
can
Just
be-
a very
yeah.
small pit lane.
Yeah. When such things happen, yeah, that's just it. So, I really don't understand why Ben Skinner is not going to pit. He's not even putting some those amazing lap times the other two are doing right now. So right now, Ben just did a 1:26.6, and it's not really great. It's not really great because we can see drivers like Robin Mulling. Robin Mulling is lapping 1 second faster.
Pretty sure he's gonna be
So-
looking for the overcut on first tires, low fuel, just see what he
Alessandro-
can do with his end pace.
Alessandro Maggio is lapping 25.8. I mean, they're almost eating 1 second per lap.
Someone's almost
yeah,
around.
that's
That's Robin Machete.
that's a bit. That was a bit on the edge, but
What a fight!
still,
What a fight for P7 here.
that's a big one. Yep. So it's lap 14 out of 23, and we got Ben Skinner in P1, but not sure for how much really he is. Oh no! That's bad. Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad by I think that was Jordan Dix. I don't know what he was thinking with that, but horrible move with that. Horrible move.
I'm trying to understand what happened there, but I mean, looks like Ruven and Jorn were actually almost along. Yeah, they were quite alongside, but well, yeah, there was
No
a
space
bit on
really.
the edge. Yeah, there was a bit on the edge, but the problem was that Simon didn't have the time to avoid Ruven, so yeah. Well, I leave this decision to the stewards, I guess. But yeah, that's unlucky from Ruven. Machete would just retired. That's bad. It's bad. Sorry for him, really, because we've seen. Oh, we've seen that he actually was capable of doing some good lap times. Meanwhile, Alessandro Maggio and Junior Lopez, they're at it again. He's getting close. Not enough. Well, this is the part of the track where you can't really overtake, you know. It's just about... Oh! He's trying it? No way he could have tried it that turn. He was too far away. It was just a dumb thing to even think. You don't dive long like that. So, and here, yeah, they're back at the main straight. Let's see what he does now. So we see also the lap times. So Davide Zanini is now in P1 actually because Ben Skinner just pit.
Ben Skinner finally pits for fresh tires.
Okay, what we are seeing Alessandro Maggio now. We will go from the outside. No, you don't overtake from the outside here. So yeah.
Very close. Almost got the switchback on him, but Junior Lopez did very well to close the door on Alessandro Maggio. Oh, someone's around there. I think that's Youngstra. No, never mind. That's Jorn Dix who's DNF'd.
Yeah.
Unlucky for him. He was doing very well.
Yep. Yeah, him too. And by the way, Ben Skinner is actually in P6 after he pit. So it's not even that bad. He's right behind Alessandro Maggio and Junior Lopez.
Oh, I think that's
not bad.
I think that's technical failure right there for Jorn Dix. I'm not too sure.
Oh, well,
he just didn't turn. His car just didn't move. I don't think he has any inputs right now. Yeah. Just
yeah. Definitely. He probably, probably some technical issues that make his his hardware disconnect. Probably knows. And Ben almost lost it. But it was a nice recover from him. So he managed to avoid a catastrophe because that could have cost him really a lot of good places. But he's back on the track now. He lost some times from the other two in front of him. But yeah, he's still in P6. So still. And even with that mistake, he still managed to, 125.284. Stellar pace. That's just stellar. Really.
Yeah, that's very fast. Yaroslav Shiwamanov is having a very good recovery drive after horrible race one for him, even though he had a good qualifying. He's back to the top 10, which is very, very good and impressive from him.
Yeah, Shiwamanov, 26.2. It's still quite okay. I mean, it's nowhere close to Ben's 25.2. And at the moment, Ben is just the fastest. He gained 2 tenths only in sector 1 from Alessandro Maggio. 2 tenths in a single sector. And in the second sector, he gained almost a second. Almost a second in the sector 2. Can you believe it?
Yeah, he's going extremely fast. He's definitely going to catch Junior Lopez and Maggio by the end of the race.
Ben is rocking his nabs. What? He's back at the pits. Why? No, I can't believe it. Penalty for
penalty, yeah.
Penalty for Ben Skinner. No. That's no.
Maybe that's why he gained so much because he cut somewhere. It's unlucky for him, but I think he's still got a fighting chance of P10 here.
No, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. I'm sorry, Ben. Really, I'm so sorry for you because everything that could have gone wrong, it went wrong for you. So
not a very lucky weekend for him. Thijs Jongstra and Hina Curtis fighting again. They were battling the whole race one. Now race 2, it's the same story all over again. They don't have to worry about anyone because Junior Lopez is 4 seconds behind fighting Alessandro Maggio. And David Zanini is 1.6 ahead. He's not really pulling away from them, but they're not really catching him as well. It's been the same gap for many laps at this point.
Yeah, actually, from the sector times, I see that Davide is actually pulling away. He's gaining some time. Probably it's also because of this fight. Probably Tina actually, she has to defend, so she's definitely losing time for that.
Oh yeah,
It's not like you see, like here. And they both went wide. Oh, and Tina is no, that's an amazing recovery from Tina. And
His youngster give the position back, I think, because he thinks
yeah.
maybe he pushed her wide a bit. That's very, very respectful from him.
Oh
Very,
yeah, they
very
did touch. They did touch. I confirm. They did touch.
Yeah,
So
Thais youngster with a very respectful move by letting, go ahead again.
yeah, I
Nino Lopez,
confirm.
though.
Basically, what happened is that Jongstra bumped her, so that's why she went wide. It's because Jongstra actually bumped her.
Nino Lopez, though, catching up to them. They were 4 seconds behind. Now they're only, what, 2 seconds behind them? So they've got to be careful now. Fighting too much may result in them dropping down 2 more positions. And P4 and P5 as Union Lopez and Alessandro Maggiore are very, very fast.
Oh yeah. I mean, right now, let's see. Fastest driver on the track is again. Guess who? Ben Skinner. Ben Skinner is the fastest. Is just done the fastest first sector, fastest second sector, and oh, well, that's a fast one. That's a hell of a fast one. Really fast.
Ooh! Contact between Alessandro Maggio and Junio Lopez. They both spin around, but Maggio recovers very, very fast. Junio Lopez with a slower recovery. I don't think Lopez is going to be too happy with that, but he's going to be chasing back Maggio. He's only 3 seconds behind. There's 3 laps left. Let's see the replay.
I already got a clear idea of what happened.
Aggressive defense. Oh,
Yeah.
Maggio just cuts back a bit, but Junio Lopez was kind of missing the early apex as well. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a very
to
close
me, to me, it looks like a racing incident to me, really, because I mean, Alessandro actually did leave a fair amount of space to Junio Lopez.
Yeah, Junio kind of understeers into him.
Yeah, so I would think of a racing incident at this point. So, yeah, but we'll let the stewards decide, of course. Just an incident, you know. nothing, just an incident. All right. So we're seeing now Teams Jonstra. Sorry, I will never be able to pronounce your name. Oh, Tina Curtis. Oh, there it again. The touch again. Wow. Oh. No, that's bad. That was a bad.
Quite a bit of contact. David Zanini already 5 seconds ahead because of all this battling, and Alessandro Maggi is only 2 seconds behind. I think he can gain that in the last 2 laps. Here we see Craig Patterson fighting with Massimiliano Riboli, Craig is running around the outside.
Well,
doesn't leave him much space. Now Yaroslav is trying to gain positions. He's up in P9. He was P10 a few laps ago. Fighting for P7. Ooh, you can open DNFs.
No.
Does he
That's
just decide to
unbelievable.
retire the car or something happens? We'll see in a second. We'll see in the replay.
Unbelievable. Really.
I don't know what happened. Oh, made a
Lopez.
mistake. Made a mistake pushing too hard, I think, and just tries to retire.
Or probably just a disconnection. No, he made a mistake. No, he lost it in turn 4. Yeah, he lost it. And he's just retired. Yeah. Man, why? He was so fast. He was literally one of the fastest drivers here. I don't understand this. And all of this leaves us with Tina Curtis in P2 and Tis Jonstra trying to go the outside. Oh, they touched again. Tis Jonstra. I was saying sorry, Jonstra, but I will never be able to pronounce your name correctly, really.
It's Thais
Jonstra. Yeah, sorry for. Yeah, sorry. Okay. I mean, we are seeing a really nice battle there for P2. And Tina Curtis, well, she's keeping the car on the road really, really well. I would like to see some more clean driving from Jonstra, actually, because he actually hit her probably too many times. Really, I think Johnstra should probably back off a bit sometimes. I mean, it's good. It's good racing. We are seeing, but still, I think he's been probably too much aggressive against Tina. Really, probably a bit too much. Not excessively, just a tiny bit. Right now, we'll see Craig Patterson trying to take P6 from Massimiliano Ribolli. We're back the main straight. Oh, by the way, it's the last lap, and Davide Zanini is leading his last lap, leading with a fair amount of gap, so he's more like managing than leading. So, you know, it's just about managing, keeping the advantage. Oh, whoa, side by side in
very
T1.
close. Very close.
Yeah.
Craig and Riboli's still
And it's
fighting.
not over. It's not over. It's not over yet.
Craig's just about there. His front wing was overlapped, but now backs out. Is this the last lap? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is the last lap.
You see the leader.
Davide
soon.
Zanini is just, yeah, he's just cruising. He's just, he's
Wrong,
not even
wrong
pushing,
drive.
really.
Yes,
Just-
wrong drive by him.
Just bring it home, really, because that's the only thing you want to think when you've got so much advantage.
Rounding out the last corner, Davide Zanini, 7 seconds ahead of P2. Dominant drive by him. Comes home, and Australia, Sydney, to take race 2 feature race victory. Davide Zanini is your second ever race winner in OWSS, and Tina Curtis secures P2 just about from Thais Youngstra. Alessandro Maggio P4. James Knox gonna get P5, I think, and then Riboli and Craig are still fighting. Riboli just keeps P6, very hard defending. Yarosov, good recovery drive, getting P8. Ben Skinner P9 after the penalty. P10 Martyr Zoli. P11 Ortega. P12 Moling. Ooh, good recovery drive for Moling. He was down in P20. Interesting race, I think. Interesting race.
Well, it's definitely. I mean, what I really liked the most actually was the fight between Tina Curtis and Johnstra. Really, that was really good to see. Although, as I said, I think that Johnstra may have gone too, too aggressive sometimes. But we see the results. So Davide Zanini P1, Tina Curtis P2. Then we got Thais Johnstra, Alessandro Maggio, James Knox, Massimiliano Ribolli, Craig Patterson, Jaroslav Sholomanov, Ben Skinner, Mauro Terzoli. We got so much to talk about Ben Skinner because, yeah. So P11 we got Emiliano Ortega, Robin Mulling, Ethan Gutierrez, Alfie Denley, James Andrews, Simon Kander, Junior Lopez, DNF. Oh, that was so bad to see. Sergei Sapochnikov, John Dix, also him, unexpected. Ruben Meshede, also him, unexpected. Because all those drivers are really good, actually. Daniel Scott and Benjamin Reinhardt. Also him, also Reinhardt was actually doing good. So all of these DNFs are quite not easy to understand because we're talking about great drivers who actually were showing really good pace. But I really need, we all need to take a look at what Ben Skinner did in this race because, man, it's, as I was saying earlier, everything that could have gone wrong for him, it went. It just went completely wrong. Everything went wrong. He showed he was able to. I mean, he got the fastest lap, 125.284. That's his one. Ben Skinner did the. He's fast. He's just lucky. I don't know. He's got a curse. I don't know. But yeah.
I wonder if anyone's gonna come
Really,
for an interview.
yeah,
Channel should be visible. Yeah, it is. They should
very good.
be able to join and connect. Let's see if anyone comes now. Okay, there's a few people. Let's pull them in one by one and
Yeah,
see what's happened. I'm gonna pull in Eyes first because he got P3.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Thais. How are you feeling after getting P3 in the future race?
Well, I mean, it's good, of course, but I think I could have won or gone at least P2, but it's just so difficult to overtake here. It's yeah, Pino was doing a good job there.
Yeah, Tina has been defending you for 2 races now. 30 something laps. You've been stuck behind her. How does that feel?
It's not what you want, of course, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not
I
what you
mean,
want.
I gotta give credit to Tina. She just defended really good, so it's nothing I can do when you just hug the inside in turn 1 and turn 2, so pretty difficult. But I'll
Do you
take a
feel like
P3.
this is a good first round for you, and what do you expect for round 2 of yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with P3. First race was a little bit worse, P9, but I'll take it. It's a good first race, so yeah, I think we can build on this.
Yeah, that's points for you, so that's very good. Alberto, you have anything to ask?
Well, I mean, so I wanted to I wanted you to tell us how did you feel when you were behind in terms of technical aspects, such as the dirty air and so on? Was it how was it? Did you lose a lot of grip? Were you unable to pass her actually because of technical limitations that you get when you're behind another car, such as loss of grip and that kind of stuff? Or do you think it was just her who was just having a pace that was so good for you to be able to pass her?
I definitely think it's a little bit of both, actually. There was definitely a little bit dirty. It wasn't as bad as other uh, cars I've driven, but you could feel it, and especially in the last corner, it's just a long left hander. You all lose time to if you're too close. But also, just if you're on the inside in turn 1 and 2, you're kind of keeping that position. So yeah, I think it was a little bit of both, but just a good race.
Yeah, yeah. It was really good to see you both going at it. Really, it was. I'm pretty sure also all the viewers there enjoyed.
Yeah, very
I
enjoyable
hope
to
so.
watch.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you a lot. To just
No problem, guys.
Yeah.
see ya.
See you.
Let's move in David Lenin, the race 2 winner.
Because
Hello, David.
Davide, buonasera.
buonasera.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Um,
How do you feel after your race 2 feature race win?
well, I think the feature race went pretty well. I saw the opportunity uh, when the two drivers I had in front took themselves out. So
Yeah,
that was
happens.
pretty
Yeah.
lucky. And I don't know. I just went on. My pace wasn't great. It was good enough to stay ahead. It was pretty inconsistent as well, but I'm happy I brought it home. Not so happy about race 1 though. Race 1 was a bit of
Race
a
1, you were very, very unlucky. What do you think about that? Was it just unlucky or you
I
making
don't know.
mistakes?
I talked with Brody Lawless just a few minutes ago. And I mean I saw the replay of the incident and I think it was just a race incident, honestly. It was a very light contact and it was the start of the race. Everyone was very close. I don't know, just these cars, they just bounce whenever they touch. So
Yeah, we noticed that as well, that the cars
Oh,
are very, very bouncy in contact.
Yes, yes.
well, I mean, it looked like your pace was pretty solid at the end, at least. Did you just want to? I mean, at some point, did you just think of bringing it home, or have you kept pushing it all the time? Just
I
curiosity. If I wanted to know. Yeah.
At about halfway through the race, I tried going for the fastest lap,
Okay.
but I saw that Maggio was pushing as well, and I know him. I know him very well, and when he's pushing, you're not beating his fastest lap. So I
Actually,
tried to
he
push. I
hasn't
did
got.
a. He
He
didn't
has
get it at the end. I saw he didn't get it at the end. I didn't. I don't know who got it.
Ben Skinner got
Ben
it.
Skinner. Yeah, he was pretty fast as well. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, but he got caught up in so many troubles. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
heard.
yeah.
I was very
But yeah,
surprised by my qualifying actually. I didn't expect to qualify
Very
P2
strong.
to be honest. It
you
was
didn't expect so.
No, it was a pleasant surprise, but very unexpected for sure.
Almost got pole position, just missed out by 60
Yeah,
thousandths, I think.
because of Mudge, of course. It's always him. I hate him.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Not good to know that you hate him.
No, no, we're friends.
No
We're
joke.
good friends.
Yeah, I believe so. The way you are telling it, it's definitely easy to understand. So yeah. All
Well,
right,
thanks for having me.
and thanks
Yep.
for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, yeah. We'll see you soon again. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope round 2 goes well. So
Yep. Indeed.
All right,
See you soon.
ciao, ciao.
thank you. Ciao, ciao.
And let's move in the last person to interview, Tina Curtis.
Yeah, Tina.
Hello, Tina.
Hello there.
Hello.
Talk us through your race today. How did it go? How did the race 1 go? How did race 2 go? What do you think?
Race 2 definitely went much better than race 1. I'll immediately say that off the bat. And it was probably because I avoided so many incidents during the race. I think race 1 I nearly dodged once, and then race 2 I avoided 2 other lap 1 incidents, I think. And I was like, I don't know how to say it, but I was just like, oh my god, okay, I guess I'm up here now. So just to focus on race 2 there, with Davide Sanini, I knew I wasn't going to catch him, so I decided to pit a little bit earlier just to see if I can get an undercut on him. And even though I closed the gap up, it wasn't really enough to pass him, so I had to spend the rest of the race defending against Youngstra. And now that I think about it, did you ever get a bit of that battle? Just
Yeah,
curious.
oh yeah, we did get quite a lot of that battle actually. I was just about to
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
you. I was just about
Yeah,
to
it
ask
got
you,
bumped up.
do
Yeah.
you think you're forming a rivalry with Thais Youngstra, even though it's only round 1? You've got quite a big fight with him in both races, basically about 33 laps of constant action between you two.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised about that. I'm also surprised about how well I defended against him. Maybe this track was a bit too easy to defend. Maybe wherever Hen's next. I know it's somewhere in China, but maybe next race we'll see who can actually prevail against us two. But I'm looking forward to it. The next race, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun.
Oh, it
Yeah.
has been fun already, so we can only expect better, I guess.
Yeah, I meant to say the next race in China. That's what I'm meaning to say.
Yeah, sure. That's amazing. That's good to know. All right, thank you. Well, one thing I could ask is, well, how hard was? I mean, because I've seen myself sometimes that Jongstra probably bumped into you sometimes, and was it hard to handle, or do you think it was just some I don't know, some just mishaps from him, or do you think anything else about that? I mean, there were some bumps. Did you actually feel those bumps?
I definitely felt a couple of them, that's for sure. But in all honesty,
Yeah.
I think that was just good hard racing between us two. I kept defending it inside, and I think one of the times he tried to go to my inside even though I was defending it, and he tried turning away from it as well. So I'm not really too fussed about it anyways. It was a good hard fight, and I'm just happy to come out on top, that's all.
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for
Yep.
joining us, Tina, and we hope to see you on the podium once again next weekend.
No problem. Hope to see you there as well.
Have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a
You
nice
too.
evening.
Bye.
Let's
Goodbye.
get Maju in as well for the end.
Oh,
Hello,
buonasera.
Alessandro.
Hello.
Buonasera, buonasera.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the race weekend?
Satisfied with qualifying in race 1. If anything, a bit disappointed for race 2 because there was more to give. If I didn't stall like an idiot in the formation lap, maybe I could have finished
Yeah, you
with
started
Davide.
quite far back. Yeah.
I
So
mean,
you
I did.
stalled. That's what
Yeah.
happened. You stalled. So
Okay.
the thing is that I even said that in the commentary. I thought that you loaded the wrong amount of fuel. That's what I
I mean,
thought. Because that's a
not
common
really.
mistake.
Yeah, it is. It is. But my small brain thought, maybe I'm just gonna turn auto clutch off so I can get a better start. But I forgot that I had to put the gear first. So I
Yeah,
put in
get
the
one.
gear and the car did not move.
Oh no.
So I had to go back to the face. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but
unlucky.
if anything, in race 2, I think me and Junio battled a little bit too much, and it ended up with me being a little bit too aggressive, maybe in turn 2. But yeah, I feel like that's where I lost at least P3. I wouldn't say P2 or P1 because, I mean, even though P2 and P3 were battling, I don't think I would have gotten them both in the last 2 or 3 laps. So props to Junio for the amazing defense. He really made me sweat and eventually crash out. But yeah, a bit disappointed with race 2, but very satisfied with the team's result in race 1.
Yeah, and what do you think is your main goal for the season? Like as a driver and as a team owner, what do you want to achieve?
Honestly, I'd like to focus more on the team owner side this time because this is the first season that Team Italia does on RF2 because we've been pretty much R Factor 1 merchants since its foundation in 2019. So it's about time we take the big step and, let's say, develop a name that will hopefully join the bigger leagues later on. So as a driver, I'm not seeking much more than whatever I'm doing right now. I'm fine with where I am driving wise. I just want to develop, a nice, healthy community and team that can grow on as time goes by.
Starting from low and aiming up, well, just little steps. So that's the best way to see it. That's definitely the way you should handle it as a team owner. Definitely, that's the best way to build your team. So start with little steps, small steps, and keep going further. Yep.
Thank you.
That's right.
All right, Maju, thank you for joining us a lot. We're sure we're gonna see you again next weekend, and
Hopefully.
I hope next time you're even luckier. And
Oh
much
no! Wait,
better.
I actually got a question. In
Go on.
race one,
Let's
in
hear
race
it.
one, you were quite in a handy position. P2 and P1. Literally
Yeah.
the best places you could hope. And I was just wondering, what if Brody catches you? Because at some point. We've seen that his lap times could have gone faster and could have allowed him to reach you. What would have happened? Can you imagine a battle between two teammates? Could have been
Yeah.
possible there.
Yeah, I mean, there's no team orders in the team because there's no driver 1 or driver 2. We just race for fun and we race for whoever's fastest. So if had Brody caught me, I don't think there would have been any hard feelings at the end of the race. We would have just battled until the end to see who would have come on top. So yeah, maybe
but-
next time if we do battle, then we're gonna entertain you, I guess.
Well, that's a consideration if you are in P1 and P2, but there should be other considerations to do if you are in different positions. So I leave you to those and leave you to let us discover in the actual races, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great ride from you, from all of you, actually, from all of the drivers. So yeah, it's really good to have you here, and thanks for joining us both in the race and in the interview.
Thank you for having me.
See you soon, Majo. See you soon.
ya.
We're sure
Yeah.
we're gonna see you around.
Yeah.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. I think that's the end, yeah? I'm pretty sure
It is.
we got nothing more to talk about. So,
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure the stewards will have lots of things to talk about, at least for race 1, because race 2, because race 1 was quite okay. Just yeah, there were some mishaps in race 2, so yeah, but I'll leave them to. I mean, overall, it was really a fun evening, really, and the thing is that. I was surprised. The thing that most surprised me were the DNFs. I mean, no, from
race 1 was good,
such
but
yeah,
race
yeah,
2,
but
too
from
many.
such good drivers, getting DNFs from such good drivers, that's not a thing you would expect, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well, race 2 wasn't that clean as race 1, but let's hope for a better race weekend next time around. Cleaner racing, better driving. This was
all
very
right,
interesting though. Yep.
Yep.
All right, we'll be ending now. Thank you all
all
for
right.
joining us. Thank you all for viewing the stream. Subscribe. First of all, subscribe. And we hope to see you around for next weekend.
Yep. Catch you around, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.